Hey, Monkey family. Hope everyone had a great Sunday. Updating on the project from what I saw in the news today. First is obviously the charts looking a lot better after a few days of red, to say the least. And overall market turmoil, things seem to have stabilized with Monkey back up to 460K market cap. I think it was down as low as 300K over the last couple days. And so this is a nice bounce back showing the strength of the community and in general kind of following the main market rebound that we've seen in the last 24 hours. So memes are bouncing back in general. I think this is setting a stage for a larger move up, not only for all of memes, but also specifically for Monkey as folks start to see the value in the project and the low market cap. And so things do seem to have stabilized quite a bit, and we're just going to go so much higher here. And now, not only has the price recovered, but I think we have an even more solid group of holders. A lot of believers that I know added more at low prices here, fattening their bags, and these are solid long-term holders that aren't going to sell until we hit our goals. And of course, there'll be profit taken, but this isn't, like I said before, a 2x, 3x, or even 5x, right? We're going so much higher, and we're looking for the hundreds of millions, and beyond that, obviously, we think this can run to the billions. So I think now the core holders are those diamond-handed holders that aren't going to sell very easily, right? And that are here for the long term and chill and just in general have a lot of conviction. And remember, know what you hold here. And this is a community play, not a run of the mill new pair that you buy and hope you get a quick 3 or 4x and then sell. This is a long-term play through the ups and downs. You can see the chart here coming up on 4 months old. A lot of ups and downs here, and you can see the potential here from the first month and a half here. This is the type of mind share that we have, and we still have that. Everyone knows about Monkey. We've been shilling nonstop. And so I think once we start getting a few green candles, that FOMO is going to kick in, and we're gonna really run. So this is a buy and hold play. Buy for the community. Come join us. Work for your bags, and I believe the market cap will follow. And so, like Murad says and others, stop trading and start believing. Just buy and hold Monkey, and let's keep working. All right, let's look at what is here on X. Well, first let's look at the overall meme market here. You can look here and see the 24-hour charts are for the most part green. Great bounce back, still over the 7 days red, but you can see the last 24 hours has been good overall for memes, which is great for Monkey and in general the meme market. All right, on over to X. I thought this was a good clip here from Gainsey. I'm going to link to it. ZR posted it here, and he's essentially saying that the play is to look for runners, coins that you think look good, and don't worry about being too late. So he said if it's at 2 or 3 million, don't worry about being too late. Find things that have a good narrative that you think can run and get in on them. He talked about seeing, I think, Fart Coin at 3 million and thinking, oh, it's too late. And he could have made generational wealth there. And so I think we have that with Monkey. And here's the thing, Monkey doesn't even have a high market cap right now. It's almost like things reset and we're given another chance to buy in on something that we already know is good at under 500,000 market cap. So just think about it. Sometimes you'll see a new pair that just launched a few hours ago and it's got high volume, it's got momentum, and it's 400,000, and you might think, oh, it's going to go to 5 or 10 million. Let me buy it right now. And so imagine how risky that is on a new pair like that. Whereas you have the firm foundation and community of Monkey that has potential based on this and based on the mind share, based on the active lead account, and based on the community. So to me, that's the play. Like you said, look for the runners that you know are going to run or that you think are going to run, and then buy them and hold them. So it's kind of believer season now in crypto. I thought this post from Udi was pretty good too. He says, I don't know who needs to hear this, but 15 billion in liquidations doesn't mean that people lost 15 billion. It means that 15 billion worth of leverage position were forced closed. And he gave an example. You retards have $100 in your account and open a $2,000 long. Your 2,000 position gets liquidated, but you only lost 100. So you're only losing what you put up. It appears that nobody on CT understands this. You guys seem to literally think people lost $15 billion. It's not even close. And this is the important part. He says, I'm getting increasingly convinced that as bad as this event was, it wasn't nearly as bad as everyone thinks. Very possible that everyone forgets this happened in a week. So we know that it was very bad for individual people and that people lost a lot. And I do feel bad for those people. But what he's saying is all the numbers thrown out there in terms of liquidations might not be as bad as we think if people just held spot and just didn't sell or sold and have money to put back in and are going to start gradually coming back. Maybe it's not going to be as bad as we thought. So that's good news if that's indeed true. Dom in here said the minute there's an animal runner on Sol, it's full send over there. So I agree, and I'm hoping that Monkey is the animal runner just because we're so well known. And once we start seeing some green candles, I do think people will start piling in, knowing the potential of it, knowing the pump fund backing that we've seen in the past, Mitch, Sling, some others, and even some big name influencers, Art School Reject, Jeets, Gordon, some of those folks, maybe they come back in, maybe they're still holding a bag, and we can really start running once there's an animal runner here. Jeremy also had a good point here. There's a point in every crash where logic stops working. You refresh a chart trying to find a reason that isn't there. Every part of you wants to act, to fix, to feel in control, but the market doesn't care about control. Sometimes the only winning move is waiting it out. And I like that last sentence. Sometimes the only winning move is waiting it out because sometimes that's what we have to do is just sit and hold and hope things bounce back. So Monkey is bouncing back, and I think it's going to bounce back even further. So maybe we take a lesson from this last move and just hold on to your monkey and just hang in there because we're believers. We're holding because we have conviction, and I think that's the play is to hold on to monkey. Trade other stuff if you need to, but monkey is a buy and hold. And finally, this good post here, Curb posted a screenshot of a post from Degen Ping. Says, remember 3 days of blood before the bounce play, golden rule of crypto since 2013. So hopefully we're seeing that bounce back, and there is still a bit of ways to go, but a lot of coins are looking pretty good. Monkey's looking good here, in my opinion. Obviously, we have a ways to go back to all-time high, but I truly believe we are going to get there. So just hang in there, everybody, and keep encouraging each other and chilling and working your bags. And don't forget to like and follow Monkey Soul underscore the main account and all that content there. And hope everybody has a great week upcoming. I'll see you guys tomorrow.